Morning guys, this is AJ Crowley again, playing Call of Cthulhu, the video game. Need to be careful, specify the video game rather than any of the other Call of Cthulhu games, because there have been several. Call of Cthulhu dropped 2 days ago onto Games with Gold, so if you're a Game Pass Ultimate customer, or you have the gold subscription on its own, I don't know how you'd actually do that anymore, then you'll have access to this. Unlike Game Pass, it's not on a temporary basis. It's one of these, you own the game once you've got it. Or at least you own it as part of the game's gold subscription, which is like you've got the game as long as you've got that subscription. It's like the Twitch Prime stuff. So just taking some time to load the game. Loading up to where I got yesterday.
What more I can learn from this mansion.
Key to the tradesman's entrance. Oh dear. I have a dirty mind. Okay, so quick recap. We're a private detective. We were asked by the guy whose daughter lived in this house to investigate her death. His daughter and her husband and their child all died in a fire in this mansion. That's the caretaker over there, wandering off, who's a belligerent psychopath. This is on the island of Darkwater, which is some dubious, dodgy fucking place, where they've got sort of dead whales washing up on a beach, and some psychotic woman called Kat, who's the local criminal overlord. I don't know, fuck it. Something like that.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Yeah, alright, pushy. So, the camera decides to swap to the door, even though... Oh, God damn it.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Yes, the whole bringing the cop along was an optional thing, and I don't think I was thinking particularly hard when I just mashed the buttons. I think I probably should have said, no, don't come with me, thank you. I don't know, this is a Call of Cthulhu game, so in theory I suppose there's safety in numbers. Maybe. Unless it wasn't actually optional and it was going to come with you, whatever you said. I've got some thoughts around decision-making, clue-gathering and role-playing type games like this anyway. In that I'm curious as to how games like this deal with the fact that you might be a complete numpty and not pick up on all the clues. Oh, it does appear I am live on Facebook. Woohoo!
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh, perhaps that caretaker with the axe. The nutter who looks after the house.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ooh. So you hold the triggers and it takes you into this sort of different mood.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Ooh, hello.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Possibly about the mystery meat they were eating.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
See, the Sinking City had a similar thing where you sort of entered this mode where you could sort of reconstruct a sort of scene in, you know.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
I'm tired of eating mystery meat.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Oh, the Eldritch doesn't like fire.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
There's clue things still flashing, so I'm assuming there's something I've still got to find. Oh, there we go.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
There we go. Found everything. Was he a bit of a dick?
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Oh, diddums.
This door is locked.
Thanks, Einstein. I could have worked that one out. By the fact that the door didn't open. Ooh. Ooh, I actually got 6 character points to spend. Do. I really don't like this validate thing where you got to fucking. What's going on at the moment? Sanity. Oh right, yeah, that sort of weird hallucination flashback that we had. That counts as mental trauma, does it? Okay. Dark water. Okay. What was that? Where's Bradley fucked off to as well? Just wandered off.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Oh, we have clues. We have clues to find. Probably. Like that, probably.
A crowbar could prove useful. This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
I'm not sure whether that means we've got the important clues. Okay, there's a limit to how long you can hold your lighter open.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Ah! Fuck me.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Okay. A huge amount of clues to be found down here. Oh. Bookie book.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Yes, lots of whaling going on in this, in the local town. Well, no, there isn't any whaling. There's no whaling at all because all the whales are fucked off. Apart from the dead ones that are washing up on the dock. Oh.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Would have thought that's true of a lot of grand pianos, to be frank, in big old houses.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Which clearly aren't down here. Oh, Jesus. So, who the hell's that mysterious ugly bugger?
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Name of the boat that's grounded at the port. Dock, rather. Keeps sounding like he's coming up the stairs, but clearly not. Oh, hello. Clue.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
I don't know what actually depicts. I mean, that what?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Oh, I don't know. If you live in a fucking whaling town, it's like most of the stories are likely to be about the sea, aren't they? Really, not a lot else to write about. Okay.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
As you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behaviour of your wife. Okay. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Anton Wellard. Golly gee, why might we find some answers at the asylum? We know there's an asylum nearby because we bumped into some of the workers at the bar. Didn't manage to talk to them, but I crouched.
Locked. The boys' room.
No shit.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
I don't know. His mother's a bit doolally and his father's an alcoholic? Spitballing here.
Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Oh, I think there was a lot wrong with this family, my friend.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Well, this is the Call of Cthulhu. So whatever it was, it probably had tentacles. More teeth than the Osmonds.
Locked. What will her room reveal about her? This padlock is too complicated for me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Yeah, I think we've already established that she was on the loony side. Unless I can find a key for that. Not getting past this. Oop. No, that was the. Yeah, already been in it. Oh, hello. Ooh. Yeah, so you can only increase these bits by finding books and things. Okay.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Yeah. It's a shame. I wonder what we could have found behind that. Oh, hello. Ooh.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, okay. So that's a key to something else. Oh, no. That's a key to this door, which is probably into the same room. Yay. Oh, fine. Yeah, okay, right. There we go.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult?
I think you have to be a bit more than just interested. You don't draw summoning circles in some funny green paint and put lit candles around them if you're just interested.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
I'm not sure whether this is going to tell us anything interesting, but okay.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. The door is blocked on the other side. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Okay, well, I think we've probably got as much as we're going to get out here. Unless something else presents itself. There's no other... Oh, hello.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last one's so sombre and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who was the first to recognise your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Okay.
Bradley? Is that you?
I don't think this was open. It might be.
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
through there.
This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any.
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
Way out.
Ooh. Right.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Well done, Pierce.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Okay. Hey. See, after today, that's probably going to be about 3 and a bit hours that I'll have got into the game. According to how long to beat, we're looking at about 9 hours gameplay for this game. So I'll be about around about a third towards a half way through. Might even finish it this week if I stream every day. The only thing that annoys me is there's long loading times on some of this. And when it does finish loading, you have to keep your eye on the bottom of the screen to say "Enter Madness," which is your cue to mash the buttons. If you don't mash the buttons, you just go staring at the screen.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
The hell is that?
What's the mask supposed to represent?
That's not disturbing at all. I mean, I say that, I've seen all sorts of Cthulhian nasties around, but I've got books of Cthulhian nasties.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Okay. Normally prompts you to leave the reconstruction, so... Ooh, hello, what's that?
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here? This padlock is too complicated for me. A disfigured saint. What does it mean? Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Yes, let's split up, because that always helps. It sounds like we ain't going back that way.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. Sad way to go. An old diary.
In this volume there is mention of the beliefs of the lost tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity. Marvellous.
Sad way to go.
Yeah, I know that.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
That's the painting. That's the same as the painting that Sarah Hawkins made.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
That looks like a fish thing with tentacles. Yay. Giant squidicles. So that's the painting. That's the drawing of her painting.
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
No. No, it's a monstrous creature. It's going to be that size when we meet it. Which is kind of inevitable.
These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
Yeah. Yes, they have. Well, it is called the Call of Cthulhu, so... I'm surprised that he hasn't made some comment about the fucking great statue of Greebly. Oh, what's this statue of? Well, golly gee, dude, it might be of the mysterious entity that they all worship, but it's like... No comment? Nothing to say about the monstrous entity? No, I wasn't there. Okay. Well, I'm still liking it more than I liked Sinking City, because Sinking City was a copy and paste job and it was shit. No, wrong one. Picking locks, which apparently I'm shit at. Ooh. Okay, so thiefy thief. Yeah, we came from there. The boat, all sorts of shit down here.
Time has weakened these structures.
Right, note to self, we're gonna die.
I don't have time to search them all.
I don't know, how about searching one of them then?
This oil again. What is it used for? What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Oh, this will go well for him. I'm sure he won't end up dying a horrible death.
A table for sacrifice?
Oh, good. Oh, we will.
I got it. I can't breathe. What's happening?
Yes, and this is where we came in. Because this was the vision we had at the start of the game.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
No shit, Sherlock. It'll be irritating because it feels like I might have missed some stuff along the way.
I can't read Latin.
Well, says I've sort of finished each of the bits. So, meh. Possibly haven't missed anything, maybe. Nice looking set of runes, actually. No shit, locked. Duh.
you who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitagan.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body...
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the... Bring me more sacred flesh.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that? Again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Okay. Can't climb out. And the weirdos don't seem to have noticed me yet. Say yet.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police!
Yeah, that guy's got tentacles for arms. That looks like Charles Hawkins.
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Get back! You asked for it! Charles, you shouldn't have seen this. Ah!
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Oh, you think? I'm not sure how much control I'm actually exerting here on the character. Hey ho.
My leg!
Looks like some of the cultists didn't survive the experience. That's a crying shame.
Light. At last.
Ha! Right. It's all going very well, clearly. Cranky load times. Yes, I sort of wonder, how, if depending on how you built the skills, whether you sort of increased one skill over another, whether the game would let you find some of these things, or whether the bits that you can miss because you don't have the skills to pick the lock, for example, just mean you end up in the same place, but just without quite as much of the flavour or quite as many of the clues. See, I've got a slight problem with games like this because in a real role-playing game, if you can die, obviously, but you can completely fluff the investigation. What do you do then? I mean, the GM would work out a way around that, but that's sort of a little bit more complex than a game is capable of doing. So, it's a question of where do you draw the line, and how linear do you have to make things? Would Bradley have come down? Because I dimly remember that you did have the choice of saying come with us or not. Now, if you say no, does he come anyway because he just decides that he needs to keep an eye on you? So would that same scene have played out with him or not? Oh, good-o. Let me guess, we're in the asylum.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
Nice.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Okay. Oh dear. How bonkers is this game going to get?
What happened to me? Where am I?
I think you're in the lead with him, my friend.
Pierce, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Okay. Why are we wobbling?
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swooned all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Oh boy.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood. What does this mean? Sarah. Am I in an asylum?
Yes, you are, you dick.
What did they inject him with?
Same thing they injected you with, dude. Probably ain't good.
What did he write about the painting? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. Why this strange symbol repeated over and over? If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
It's a shame you didn't, like, bring a, I don't know,
Wretch.
a gun?
Surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Okay, we know we can hide in there, but that it's not very healthy to do so.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Locked. If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not. Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Dementia, self-inflicted wounds. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Jesus. Nope.
Good God. What could this machine be used for? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Ooh, I don't know, probably.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. Worse and worse. This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? Have I activated anything? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. What is going on here?
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Oh,
You don't want to leave?
no. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
If I find something, who knows what I'll do?
Don't play the wise guy because you're on the outside and I'm not.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
It's done. Now for the others.
This way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Get me out! What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my...
I saw something over there.
Nourishing foam. He is my master. He enters me. Yes, yes, yes.
Fucking hell.
Is there anybody here?
He'll find me. See me.
Let's calm
It's
down.
locked.
Pain is just
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building.
information for my research.
Kill me. Kill me.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
The control wheel is missing. This valve controls the pressure. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. The duct.
Yay.
Perfect. Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push. It's locked.
No, not going in there.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
I still need to find, I think, the control wheels. So where's this fucking storage room? So we've got into there.
It's locked.
Right, this is where I came out. Come on, come on. There we go. Right.
Perfect.
Shit.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Shit.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine F. There's no such thing. My new friend's sleeping pills.
Shit. Where the fuck are the control wheels? That's the whole point of coming in here. Yeah, alright. Okay.
I could use this control wheel to
No fucking shit, finally.
Now for the next step.
I didn't actually seem to achieve much though. I thought that was only the one we needed. Fuck.
Who's there? You there?
Oh, bollocks. Right. I can see this is going to be a bit annoying, and I've got to figure out how the hell to get myself out of the asylum. That's annoying. Ah! I thought I was getting somewhere with that one. Right, never mind. Okay, never mind. But it's 5 minutes before I've got to do the day job, so I'm going to call it a day there. So, that was more of Call of Cthulhu, the video game, on Xbox Game Pass that dropped on the... Well, not Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Games with Gold. That dropped a couple of days ago on the 16th of February. I will look at continuing to play this till we finish, because it does seem to be significantly better than the Sinking City. A little bit more linear than the Sinking City. The Sinking City, I think, did at least attempt to go open world with the map, but it's just a shame that the rest of the game was a bit poo. Whereas this is a lot better. So, that will do for now. I will add this onto the playlist on the YouTube channel. So if you go to Frustratotron.com, follow the link to my YouTube channel, just search for Frustratotron on YouTube, you'll find the playlist there. Otherwise, check out twitch.tv/AJ Crowley or mixer.com/AJ Crowley, and you'll find all the stuff there. In the meantime, I'm AJ Crowley. That was the Frustratotron playing Call of Cthulhu, the video game. I will catch you in another video. Tatty bye.